This week's videos are sponsored by Prize Picks, the easy-to-use fantasy sports betting app. More on them in just a bit. What is going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We are here to watch the second trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog. Thresh, John, how are you?
Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I am excited.
Oh my god, I'd love to hear it. Guys, sorry for getting this to you late. I'm going to be going out of town. Been a little bit busy trying to get ahead for a couple of weeks. We're here. We're going to do it. I'm excited. Speed on over to that like button. Let's see what's going on in this trailer. Thanks for everyone hitting me up on social media about it. Follow us on social media while you're at it. It's great over there. Let's do it.
Here we go. Showtime.
Chao Garden.
What is this den of madness?
Are you Detective Pikachu?
It does look like a Pokemon.
Pikachu exists in the universe.
Yep, it's canon. Crossover coming.
Get down.
This looks like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
It's time.
It's actual Japan. That's cool.
Finally, we will have our revenge.
Oh,
Nice.
the Dark Waters.
Plot. If you can't conspire with family,
Dual
There's
rules.
2 Eggmen now?
double your villains, double your fun. Any last words?
Nice magic marble. Real scary. Actually is real scary.
Yeah, you knew it was gonna be. Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. Ooh. Oh,
Tom, Maddie, we need your help on a super... Knuckles, do you mind?
Oh, excuse me.
Tom, Maddie. Your mission.
We're in.
yeah.
Are you
It's,
ready?
Hey,
We were born ready.
everyone's back.
he's a plane.
Whoa.
Boys, try and keep up.
Come on, Granddaddy-O. We've got
Dirt to do.
Dirt to do.
with Shadow's power.
Wow.
We can rule humanity.
Oh, like a speed
When
force.
we're done, there won't be anything left to rule.
Dang.
That is dark.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Wow, it's blurry the
Google
moon.
map.
That's
Life's
Arc.
all the choices
That's
we
crazy.
make.
Maria.
Remember to listen to your heart. You're gonna make the right choice when it matters the most.
Woo! Woo!
Highlight.
The more you talk, the harder I want to hit you.
The gun in the bike, it's so John Wick.
Yeah.
Our destiny awaits. You were right about one thing. This ends now.
No. Your philosophies are thwarted, my friend.
So listen to the Eggman's brainwash.
Christmas. Full on Christmas.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun. Reject Nation, I never really consider myself a sports guy. I know so many people who are into sports, so many people who watch this channel are into sports. My wife, into sports. Sometimes it feels emasculating while she yells at the TV and I don't know what's going on. Why that feels emasculating? That's more to do with me than her, that's for sure. But anyway, the peer pressure got me to find a way to find fun with sports. And if you're looking for a fun and simple way to get into daily fantasy sports, let me introduce you to Prize Picks. It's America's #1 daily fantasy app with over 5 million active members. And honestly, it's the only one I've ever used, but from everyone who I know who has used fantasy sports thingies before says this is the easiest one they've ever used, my wife included, and the missus is never wrong. All you do is pick more or less on player stat projections, like how many yards your favorite QB, that stands for quarterback, by the way, will throw, or how many points a star player will score. You can pick between 2 and 6 players, and if you get them right, you win. Even I can comprehend this, and I'm not the smartest guy. And like I said, it's easy to get started, and it's easy to use. A lot of emphasis on the easy. Here's one easy example. So at the time of recording this, we just bet on Jordan Love, Jaden Reed, and Joe Burrow. Consulted with John. John knows more about sports than me, so really this was his decision. So let's see if he tanked this whole operation, or if we're filthy rich now. Great thing, if one of your players ever gets injured, Prize Picks has an injury insurance policy. I could use some health insurance in my own life. So your lineups stay in play. Rhymes, bars, baby. And if you miss one pick, you can still cash out thanks to their unique flex play option. It's available in most states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. You can download the Prize Picks app today. Use code REJECTS and get $50 instantly when you play just $5. There's a lot of fives in this shout out. $5, $50, 5 million members. It's like the number 23. But anyway, you don't even have to win to get the bonus. Isn't that awesome? Prize Picks. Run your game. Get into daily fantasy sports like this expert over here. Wow, there's a whole bunch of thumbnails that just appeared on our end of a bunch of Shadow with the Gun, which makes sense. That's an iconic image of him with the gun. But I think it's cool because it's an iconic. It's something that's very much associated with Shadow, him having the weaponry. At the same time, there's the meta-ness of the fact that it's Keanu Reeves playing Shadow, and his biggest role as of late is obviously John Wick, which is so associated with weaponry and guns and stuff.
Of course.
So you got like the dual layers of that, and there's so much about Shadow that does kind of feel John Wickian. You know, even this like. It's not like Maria was his wife or anything, but
it's that
loss of Maria,
the loss of a loved one, and the manipulation and all that stuff.
Yeah, and then carry on the fight. So I think Keanu, it just goes to solidify even more of why you cast Keanu Reeves as Shadow. It just fits so perfectly for him.
Yeah.
The gun moment is cool. I wonder how much actual gun stuff there will use. I believe there was a little bit of controversy. I remember learning about that a while ago. There's like a lot of controversy surrounding that at the time because it kind of darkens the game and the lighthearted familyness a little bit when you
it does
introduce
step
guns
you,
in there.
Yeah, it steps you from an everyone game to a teen-rated game at minimum. But, you know, I feel like that's for a movie scenario that's actually kind of perfect because, yeah, you can do a whole bunch of Keanu Reeves and Keanu Reeves movie-style riffs and things like that, but you know, there are already provisions within the character to justify that stuff. So you can give the parents the Keanu Reeves isms that they are probably going to be enjoying, and the kids can just have fun with the fantasy.
Absolutely.
You know,
and I like what the trailers have been showing us with Shadows in particular, because, you know, Sonic's adventure stemmed from loss of family. Knuckles stemmed from loss of family. Shadow as well was loss. And that kind of and family seems to be an even bigger theme again, more than the second one. I know the first one really zeroed in on that.
Yeah,
Knuckles was a big part of that in the second movie, but really the overall theme I don't feel like was. I don't really associate the family theme as much with it. Whereas this one, you know, you even got Gerald and Jim Carrey's original Robotnik in the roles, but in the dual roles. But then you have the Shadow, who probably will form an unlikely alliance with.
He's gonna have the Knuckles arc by the end of this, you know, you would assume. But yeah, you know, they can all kind of become a found family together, and then, you know, you have the Christmas movie vibes, which further go to support that. Plus, you've got like everyone returning from the previous two movies. At least, you know, everybody gets a little bit of at least an acknowledgement visually in the trailer. And yeah, it's like, you know, you can have all the fun of like, you know, your villainous Shadow, you know, story. But then by the end, I'm expecting that, yeah, the truth will be revealed and the manipulations at the hands of the Robotniks and all that stuff will come out. And then he will, you know, kind of join the fight on the good side. And then for part 4, we'll have to introduce a new big heavy actor to be a new villain so that we can have the big team all together.
Well, they're building their Sonic universe out, and it seems to be going well. Knuckles was a success, and I believe they're working on season 2 right now. I still haven't seen season 1 yet, but I mean, if they're making a
When's
season 2,
my Tails show?
When is the Tails show? Tales of the Plane. It's cool. Yeah, I think that this is an exciting time. I think this is the most video gamey of all the Sonic movies thus far. Like the first one was a solid introduction, but that definitely felt more like an adaptation with the human interaction and such. The second one definitely became more like a video game. And this one, I'm like, there's barely any humans in here outside of Jim Carrey. Like,
when they cut to the rest of the supporting cast, I was like, oh, that's right, they're in this.
Yeah.
You know, this looks like you could almost do the whole movie from just Sonic, Tails, Knuckles.
It's kind of what you want.
POV,
They got the Chao Garden here. You saw the Ark here. You obviously got Shadow with the gun. There's a lot. A lot of this just feels like a true video game now. So maybe that's the way to do certain video game adaptations. Start with the first one, ease us in, and then go hardcore video game, and then have Phil Lord and Chris Miller step in and do the fourth one and make it a parody. Yes. Anyway, guys, what'd you think about the Sonic trailer? Leave your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for being patient. If anything else big drops while we're gone, sorry, might not be around to cover it, but hey, still got a lot planned coming for you in December. Check out the genre schedules. That way you know what to look out for. See you guys.